a quick recap of the teams. Just the one change for both sides. Mohamed Shami comes in, and for England, Saqib Mahmood rested, and Mark Wood back in. Both Finney and Sarasta Cook slightly baffled by the Saqib Mahmood replacement?
Yeah, just surprised, I think. Cookie alluded, it's a great opportunity to... and it's not like you're taking a chance on Saqib Mahmood. Yeah, he's a high-quality bowler. I think deserves his place in this T20 international team. Proven wicket taker, and has caused damage in the first 6 overs, which England desperately need here if they're to win this T20.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this pitch as well. It's normally a good bounce and carry. And also the Samson matchup. Seen short leg already. He's been out pulling 4 times in this series. Can he make it 5?
Is that what you're hoping for? I mean, a player like Samson seems to get the opportunity time after time in this India team.
Well, they picked the squad for the 5 games. He hasn't scored many runs. He scored a couple of hundreds previously, so this guy can play. But he's found the extra pace of England, and certainly the line they bowled to him in around his kind of left shoulder and his chest, quite hard to deal with.
Intriguing to see what the India captain can do as well later. As Jofra Archer runs in, I will leave you with your commentary team of Nick Knight, Sunny Gavaskar and Harsha Baker.
That's exactly what he's done.
I think the difference is that instead of going towards the leg stump, I think he's gone across towards the off stump. Oh, yes. And that's why he's in a better position to play this shot. Whoever has told him that, he's done a very good job. That's a lovely shot. Great position.
Now he goes the other way. He's fighting fire with fire.
Yeah, I wondered if he might do that. I don't think that's a bad ploy. It's also not a huge boundary if you get a top edge. Yeah, that's the angle that he's looking for there, into the right-hander. That's the one really that's caused Sanju Samson a few problems. That first 6 was a little bit wider from Archer, and he could fetch it.
He's gone way across his off stump. Archer this time correcting his line.
And the field has changed a bit, actually. Now a fine leg and a deep square, so still 2 slips in place.
Can't go short over the right shoulder because there's no third man. He's full, but it's outside off.
But it's also the right idea, because as a batter...
Goes through with a shot, and this time will clear the boundary again. These are 2 heavyweight boxers. They're just going at each other. Nobody's ducking, nobody's weaving. They're just going at each other.
And again, it's the fact that he's moving inside the line that is helping him. It's very good thinking. Yes, he's not looking to play the ball along the ground, and that's a sensible thing. He's using the pace. He's going with the pace. He's not going against the pace. He's going with the pace. That's a very good shot. Would have been a 6 anywhere.
But 2 sixes in the first 5 balls. This is going to be full. Is it going to be short again? Round 6. Shot again. This time it goes over third. There's nobody there. And at the end of this first round of this bout, you've got to say Samson ahead on points at 16 for no loss.
Swing, Mark Wood, if he gets it full enough.
Just the one slip though for the left-hander. But the slip is so far back that the short third on the edge of the circle is literally handshaking distance. They're having a conversation with each other. That's how deep the slip and the wicket keeper are. Just a yard or 2 inside the 30-yard circle.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's one thing England's bowlers could do better. I made mention about Archer. Just bowl at the stumps a little bit more. You've got your slip in place, sometimes 2, bowl to them. The short ball sure will have effect, but don't forget the fuller ball as well.
The fielder standing so deep is an indication of how quick Mark Wood can be. Yes, they're all a 30-meter circle. This pitch at the Wankhede Stadium does assist quick bowlers. When they have the new ball in their hand, the ball can skid along, the ball can carry.
Don't think he got hold of that. Just clears the fielder. They should come back for two.
You have to say, it's great fun watching, isn't it? I mean, it's a million-mile-an-hour cricket. It's absolutely fantastic. You know, no quarter's given here. England are going to charge in, and Abhishek and Sharma and Sanju Samson, rather, are going to take it off at all costs.
That left-hand, right-hand combination, so difficult to keep them quiet. Two on the leg side, one on at third man.
Bit of a hike. They just trot along for two. That's the only time the game's not been at 150 kilometers an hour. His first ball was 152. There's no warm-ups here. Straight into the firing action. Into the firing line. So is Jofra Archer.
Certainly got
Good travel. The man at square now is just backward square. He's not 45. Thirds on the boundary. He'll play the ball. He'll find the fielder. Once again, it's Sanju Samson out in exactly the same manner. Archer's not bowling it this time. He's catching it. They conceded 16 and they got one. Oh, this game's going along. This is a Formula One game.
The sucker punch. If it's not Archer, it's Wood. And it's the same ball. See him there get a little tucked up. He couldn't get his hands through the ball. He couldn't get the connection he wanted. That is as simple as you like. And the plan was set. And Mark Wood has delivered. And Sanju Samson, it was a wry smile as he walks off. India lose their first 16 then from 7, 21 for 1.
Mark Wood. Right, Jofra Archer. Narayan Murthy's son-in-law. Oh, the timing and the sound of the bat. One bounce into the boundary for 4.
Well, he's treating a quick bowler like Jofra Archer like a spinner, dancing down the pitch and smashing the ball over extra cover. That wasn't the quickest that he's bowled. This delivery was about 143 kilometers per hour. The previous one was about 150. But to be able to read which one to go down the pitch and then play that shot, it's remarkable.
Something like 60, 61.
Straight back. How far? One bounce. He'll pull it in. There was no timing on that at all, but all he had to do was clear the infield. The timing is exquisite. And India have galloped to 33 for 1.
Well, the focus is on Archer, really should be just as much on what's happening at the other end. It's a fraction wide, that's the problem. And what a talent this lad is. He will just climb on anything that is short and wide. And the other problem is Archer's been bowling a couple of decent deliveries that have also gone for 4 and 6 during this series, and that is making him just try and change something.
Clattered into the stands. Watch out, everybody, get your hard hats on, because Abhishek Sharma's in form here. 18 of that over 34 of Archer's 2. It's 39 for 1. Now Wood. Slightly different battle with Wood against Abhishek. Well, not by the look of it. Except that it'll bounce a few times before it gets into the boundary. So much time to play it.
This is such a good shot. He's taken full advantage of his height. Despite being tucked up just that little bit, it is the height. And he's looking to play it along the ground. Look at the way the wrists have rolled to ensure that the ball will be hit a little bit over that mid.
Oh, beautiful. Did he almost read the length there? He can pull, he can hook, he can drive, he can do everything. This young kid, Abhishek Sharma. It's a great batting ground, but it's also very good if you're a fast bowler, if you've got bounce on your side. But wow, look at that shot.
He's played that like Mark Wood is about 125. Body weight going forward, blade coming straight through. He's played that as if it's half the pace. Look at that.
Now through the offside. Is there anything he cannot do? 50 comes up for India. We're still in the fourth over. And Abhishek has raised to 37 of 14.
At the moment, he's got a spell over Archer and Wood. Anything they're bowling, that was just a fraction wide. And he threw his hands at it and got all he needed from it. I know it's easy up here when these moments happen.
Before the full ball swinging in. Tried that once again. Just 4 overs into this innings. India up
55 for 1. Make it 61, another 6. My word. This man is on fire. This is as spectacular as it can get. And we've known at the Wankhede there are 6s galore, but this is some magnificent striking.
He must be coming a lot of people's...
More runs down the ground. 50 for Abhishek Sharma, consecutive 6s. It's the second fastest for India. It's just 17 balls.
It's incredible batting. It really, really is. My goodness, young man, what have you done here this evening? Mumbai, the Wankhede is on fire. 17 deliveries. Oh, what a game. What a player.
Well, his hero Yuvraj Singh, the fastest with 12. He'll be watching every ball of this. Some serious batting against serious pace. More runs. Oh, he'll come back for the second. We'll just check if it was above the waist or not. And they are seeing some mind-boggling stuff here. There's long off.
It isn't easy. You're 100% right, it's not easy. 100 fits you, and you have a look at those numbers, 53 from 19. Great cricket shots as well.
That's up in the air, top edge. 6 more into the crowd. The 50 partnership comes up in just 18 balls. And the left-handers putting up a show here. Abhishek Sharma is Tilak Yadav, who's already got runs in this series.
Hey, interesting that this half-century partnership, Tilak has only contributed 7. It's just been some outstanding hitting from India.
Tilak Verma, I beg your pardon, down the ground he goes. Wow. 25 runs of the over. And India motoring along. 80 for 1 from 5. And the president's box there. The president of the DDCA. More runs on the offside, just carving it. Through point. This is India's highest power play ever. Against any opponent. Still 5 balls to go.
It's the ease with which he has batted. You're absolutely spot on, Kevin, when you think of Sanju Samson, who's thinking of the pace, literally trampling down the stumps. At the other end,
And you still got a bat on it, and this is some batting. They're going at 16 runs and over.
The groundsman, not that many.
punched in the gap for ball. It's very difficult to bowl to these two. Verma just watched for a little while now, getting into his stride with a 6 and a boundary.
We are into the 6th over. Already 15 boundaries have been hit. 7 fours, 8 sixes. We did mention at the pitch report that this ground...
More runs. A little race away after pitching.
It's 8 and 8 now. After Chinnaswamy, or possibly with Chinnaswamy, Wankhede is one ground where you get lots of boundaries.
This is by far the highest ever power play for India. Still one more to go.
Oh, yeah.
Has to hurry. Comes back for 2. Leg by signal. So 95 for 1. Adil Rashid.
Beautiful swings. They range hit. They love sixes.
That's something you don't see too often on this ground. It's not a big boundary, it's a quick outfield. The ball travels quickly, but there's some of the shots in halfway, some fabulous hitting on the right hand. Abhishek Sharma blazing away to a half century of just 17 balls. What innings from the young man. It's not done yet. That's up in the air. Will clear long off.
The 100 is up in the 7th over for India. He doesn't stop, Abhishek. I watched him play on too many occasions. It doesn't matter where it is. It doesn't matter at what stage of the game. He's looking to hit 6. And he does again super successfully on this occasion.
This is big. It's right on top of us in the commentary box. Wow. There's a method to madness, and there's a proper method here. Hitting down the ground. Already signs that this pitch is an absolute beauty.
It's an absolute beauty, and the bowlers are getting an absolute pounding. Every bowler who's come onto bowl has been welcomed in a very similar fashion. And it seems as if Abhishek Sharma, with every shot, is only trying to better his stroke play. Nothing wrong with the delivery, just the quality of stroke play from Abhishek Sharma. It's been absolutely top draw.
Should get 2. Misfield. In fact, they settled for the single. All corners of the ground. Just seeing the England ball. Oh, that's big. He'll stand and deliver at the moment. Wow. It's just landing way back in the crowd.
Yeah, he's delivering road 20s. Phenomenal batting, phenomenal stroke play. You can know what Liam Livingstone's trying to do here. Just hold it back a bit, because if he goes full, it's going further. Here, Abhishek just waits and goes smack. He's on 78 of 26 deliveries.
Just seeing his grip as well. It's right on top of the handle. You used to see Adam Gilchrist doing it. Clive Lloyd had a grip like that. Right on top. It's in the air, in the gap, one-handed, it's 6. bottom man comes off the bat, it doesn't matter. The 100 partnership comes up in just 6 overs. Wow.
I think Ravi came, and I think all the comms here are going to run out of words. It's just been outstanding hitting. One hand comes off, you're thinking that the ball's not going to travel, but it's gone all the way. And as a bowler, what do you do? As a skipper, what do you do? They've thrown everything that they've...
Throwing caution to the wind would be an understatement.
A lot more like a whirlwind than the breeze, that is. Just a single.
Just looks small.
Charge across for us. Goss. Keeps going. The boundaries are irrelevant here. I wonder why they have the cushions take them off when this man is batting.
And the thing is that he's playing cricketing shots. There's nothing been across the line. He got out playing across the line to mark out in the Chennai game, but after that, what he's been doing, he's been playing proper cricketing shots. Nice big stride forward, opening the face of the bat just a little bit to take it over that long off's head. It was a slower delivery, but he picked it up quite nicely.
Now what's he going to do? Round the wicket. Just a single.
At least he's trying things. At least there are different options. Mid-off is up. Covers up.
Oh, Tilak Verma is looking to go over to third. Edges to the keeper. There's a wicket, but it's not Abhishek Sharma, it's Tilak Verma, who's played a good supporting hand in a partnership of 115, but he's gone for 24.
He is looking to get the ball over the wicket keeper. Not always easy to do that if you're not in control, and he wasn't in control. He was just a little bit cramped as well. And so Tilak Verma gone for 24. India now 136 for 2 after 9 overs.
Just breaks up the sixes with a boundary. He's now got 2 sixes for every 4 that he's hit.
Trying to think where the bowlers should be bowling, and I can't for the life of me work it out. So you wonder how Josh Buttler is thinking. You wonder what Adil Rashid is thinking. What any of the bowlers are thinking. They've tried everything, but Abhishek has just been too good tonight. It is phenomenal striking.
And we've seen some great innings at this ground before. This one will take its place amongst those. Remember Suresh Raina coming here hitting an 87 of 25 balls in an IPL game. 99 now, 36. Full house once again at the Wankhede Stadium. It doesn't matter to them that the series is decided. They've come here to watch a spectacle. Gee, they've got it in the first 10 overs already. Single wherever he wants it, Surya Kumar Yadav, but is he going to do that? No, he's not. This might travel to the boundary too, or just gets pulled in for 2.
Yeah, I think if you have a look around the ground as there's pinning, I mean, on this stage, he is lighting it up. It is quite something what he's doing, the young man.
And it sort of escalated from there.
Yeah, they didn't really let up, did they? It's been quite a ridiculous show of hitting from Abhishek Sharma. He's slowed down as he got into the nervous 90s. He's only taken 36 balls to get to 99, but it's been absolutely beautiful striking. He's not looked to overhit. Every time the ball's been in his area, especially outside that off stump, He smashed it down the ground. Bad memories for Joss Buttler. The last time he won the toss and bowled first in a white ball game at the Wankhede Stadium, England got eviscerated by South Africa, and Abhishek Sharma is doing exactly the same today. It's been a ridiculous show of hitting 17 balls.
So he's going to call a... I thought I was going to...
He'll get 100. Well played, Abhishek Sharma. What a venue to get it in. What a fantastic performance. You've lit up this stadium, young man, like so many others before you have, and you join their ranks. A lot of the greats sitting here are wondering if they've seen this kind of batting. Whether it was pace, whether it was spin. This man's a class apart.
He certainly is, because what we've seen here today is some magical batting. Absolutely terrific. Proper cricketing shots, none of those scoops, none of those reverse sweeps.
People use that word great too often. This was a great innings.
Oh, straight up for Surya Kumar Yadav. The keeper's coming underneath it. Oh, he's circling. He's circling. He completes it eventually. And it's not to be again for Surya Kumar Yadav. It's been a series to forget. How many times has he hit this ball for six, but not today?
Is it the late movement? After pitching the ball, has it done something? Because again, the leading edge. Otherwise, the ball would have gone into the stands if it had gone off the middle of the bat. But it's the leading edge. You can see that, yes, the leading edge again. So maybe the bat face is closing even before the ball is coming. This is a very good catch. When the ball goes up in the air, not easy to gauge the speed at which it's coming down. He's gone for two. India have lost their third wicket for 145.
Get off the mark.
0.3 overs, 2 for 13. So Braden Cast is making a difference. When they came out of drinks, Brendan McCullum and the management would have said, guys, just try somehow to break a partnership. If you get wickets, it slows the run rate down. Cast has now done that. The run rate was at 15, it's now at 13.9.
Oh, those plays on. Shivam Dube. 11 gone, 148 for 3. Archer none for 34 of 2 overs, comes back to bowl the third. Dube in front of him. Oh, gets done well.
Yeah, the players. Archer's role here is to get this wicket. Be aggressive.
He'll play the pull shot and he'll put that in the gap for his first boundary. With Dube, he almost predicts the ball coming at him is going to be short.
Well, he wasn't in control of that. You can see Jofra Archer now. He's gesticulating and talking to the captain about where the field is supposed to be. There were 2 guys out. There's actually 3 out for Dube on the pull. There's a deep square leg. There's now a deep mid-wicket and a fine leg, Adil Rashid. That is why Jofra Archer's upset. He thinks Bethel should have been on the boundary, because on the boundary, that
Wasn't happy, Archer. Shot again, this time into the stands. Was ready for it. And the ball is travelling to all corners of the ground here from Jofra Archer. This time it's Shivam Dube.
Getting inside the line, using the pace of Jofra Archer. You could anticipate after that previous boundary that the next one was going to be at your helmet. And Shivam Dube was ready for it. Got inside the line, used the pace of the ball. 150.6 kilometers, that delivery. That was quick.
14 sixes. Tucks him up. They'll get a single.
Some amazing shots. Extra cover drive, then the cut, then this lofted off drive. Straight drive for a 6. Again, proper cricketing shot, this one-handed shot, and then again over extra cover, and then caps a single to get to 100. What an innings this has been. Just 39 deliveries.
But where did he get his runs? He's He's always been a very gifted player through the offside. In recent times, he's been trying to develop his onside game.
And everything in front of the stumps you would have seen. There's nothing behind the stumps.
"13 came off that over. 12 gone. 161 for 3.
Sprinkling of stardust. That is what we've seen from Abhishek Sharma throughout the early part of the evening here. Jamie Overton. What a shot. What a strike down the ground. Shivam Dubé then continuing from, well, the way he played in the last game.
What he's shown today is that even against express pace, he will be able to hit the ball for a 6. This is pitched up in the slot, and he plays again off the middle of the bat. When he hits off the middle of the bat, you can be guaranteed that it's going to go for a 6. The change of pace from Overton, he's been taken for plenty. He was taken for 25 in his first over.
At the moment. That's dribbled through for a 4. There's nothing stopping this flurry of boundaries from the Indian bat. Nothing at all. Whatever they are trying, it's only headed one way.
A little bit of width given. Gone off the cue end of the bat. Nothing the bowler can do about it. Nothing the captain can do about it. Fielding captain, you can't set a...
Excellent delivery. Overton is pleading. There was some bat involved. We'll have to wait and see. Overton will have a chat, I'm sure, with Josh Butler. We'll be wanting to get some feedback. He's getting nothing at the moment. Phil Salt, I think, is saying, yeah, go on, Skip, have a go. IDF see first bank DRS. Let's see what comes of this as far as England are concerned.
Appears to be missing the bat and hitting the boot. Can we just confirm that with Ultra Edge, please? Clearly passing under the bat. Satisfied, no bat involved. Ball tracking, please. Copy, ball tracking building. Pitching outside the leg stump. Original decisions not out. Virender, stay with your decision of not out. You're on screen, signal now.
There's not a lot going for it in the end. Pitching outside leg stump. Phil Salt was the one, I think, that convinced Josh Butler.
Very difficult for a right-hand over the wicket bowler bowling to a left-hander to get an LBW unless he gets the ball to cut back in.
The one-hander, and it will just bounce just the once. Abhishek Sharma is playing the innings of a lifetime. 178 for 3. But he faces the music again. England have not been good with ball in hand. They've not been great in the field either.
This was powered by Shivam Dubé, just taking his front leg out a little bit and whacking it off the middle. And when he hits the ball, he really stays hit.
That should be Adil Rashid, yes. Not quite enough. We have seen the ball fly off the edge, but Bryden Cass has just picked himself up a 30. He has been absolutely outstanding. And Shivam Dubé has had another good hand there. 30 from just 13, couldn't quite found the boundary.
Yeah, well-directed bouncer once again. Just taking him by surprise. He intended to hit it somewhere else, only getting the top edge. And the ball travels here at the Wankhede, and that too travelled all the way till fine leg. That's where he was caught by Adil Rashid. Shivam Dube, 30 of 13, India 182.
He's just mixing it up more. Well, just watch and admire. Anyone that loves this format of the game. It's about as good as it gets from Abhishek Sharma. Bearing in mind some of this is a 150 kilometers an hour.
And the distances were also huge when he hit the sixes. It wasn't as if they were just clearing the boundary. Yes, maybe the odd one did. Most of these sixes were deep into the crowd.
Done.
It's a hand on it, but not the easiest. It wasn't middle of the bat on this occasion from Hardik Pandya. Tonight, smashed, absolutely hammered. Hardik Pandya saying, I've been watching Abhishek from the other end, and it's now my turn.
Yeah, once again, that predictability in the length, the predictability with the pace. You mentioned Bryden Carson, why he's been the most effective bowler. Harkwood giving it all. No two ways about it, but the thing is, the predictability on a good track like this, it makes it that much easier for the batter, and that's what's happened today. England have just been one pace.
What a catch. Yeah, I don't think he can quite believe it. It was the middle of the bat, it went off like a firecracker. And he probably has not timed a cricket ball as well as that for a long time. It was an excellent catch. It won't look an excellent catch, but it went so quickly. Hardik's gone.
He didn't have to move an inch. Look at that.
Singh. Abhishek, can he get going again? No, not quite. Just lost a little bit of momentum in the last couple of overs or so. We're through 50. Goes quickly, goes very quickly, 4 more.
As they attempted Yorker, looking to cramp him for room, rolling at the pads. The extra pace sometimes can go against you. That was about 150 kilometers per hour. You've got to be right on target. Just a little bit offline like this one was. Just a little bit outside the leg stump.
Probably because there's 2 left-handers in at the moment. Once 2. You should come back for 2 as well. Yeah, excellent running. I said earlier, sprinkling of stardust. If you haven't seen any of these shots, just watch and admire, as England fielders pretty much have done as well. They've almost been spectators. The ball has been travelling way, way beyond the deep fielders. And whatever has been put Abhishek's way, he's just dispatched it. Pace, pace off, spin. Very best innings you could wish to see in this format of the game.
Put only 8 runs of the next 8 deliveries.
Archer is imploring strike. No, not quite. Almost a double take. He wasn't quite sure it's been given. I think that's probably why he was just wandering. I think he's going to review as he does, but that's why he was wandering out. Decision has been given out. Let's have a look.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. Original decision is out. I've checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Front on, please. Okay, can you rock and roll that once for me? Yeah. Clearly pad first. Can you just confirm that with the ultra edge, please? Copy that. Okay, satisfied. First contact on the pads. Ball tracking when ready, please. Pitching in line, impact in line, wicket sitting, original decision out. Rohan, stay with your decision of out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen signal now.
Yeah, excellent decision. And just a question really whether it was pad or bat. And once it was pad first, Rinku was, well, halfway back to the pavilion from Archer. Welcome to the crease, Axar Patel. Archer.
Right on cars. Will it beat the fielders? Yes, it does, almost surgically for 4. Abhishek hasn't had much of the strike recently. And as soon as he does, he thrusts himself back into the action.
Yeah, important that he dominates the strike now, because sometimes when you don't get the strike, you can lose your rhythm. That'll help him get some momentum back, because he's been watching from the non-strikers end for a while.
Continue to go, but England have actually dragged this back okay.
Choice of deliveries to bowlers. Pass, bowl short. He made sure it was head high, somewhere near the throat or the chin of the batsman. And that subtle difference of 6 inches has made a difference.
Well, not on this occasion, because Akshar Patel, Abhishek rather, has launched into this and just continues his 11-6. The most sixes by an Indian in a T20 innings.
This was in the slot for someone batting on 113. This is right in the slot, and that's gone many a mile. Lovely bat swing again. That's the feature of his batting today. Just that.
And all go downhill very quickly, but you just got to forget it.
This is Akshar Patel. And he's played it absolutely ramrod straight back over the bowler's head. Forget the shift. India have taken 17 of this over. It's 219 for 6 with 3 left. On long off. Deep point, in fact. This is going to be a very exciting battle. The guile of a champion bowler versus the skill of a top young player. He'll still get better ball. Are they going to come back for 2? Yes, they are.
Bowler as well.
He's connected this one. And when Abhishek Sharma connects it, you don't have to worry how far it's gone, because you know it's the distance. 6, number 12.
Way better from Abhishek here, just standing still, waiting for the ball to be delivered, and it doesn't matter. Wherever it gets delivered, he's good enough this evening. He's been great this evening. Middle of the bat, and if it's the middle of his bat, middle of most of these players' bats, you know what's happening here. The umpire's stretching. 90-meter 6. Bang! It's a beauty. It's another beauty.
You're right, Kevin. The umpires have had a lot of stretching to do. 18 sixes today. Wide. And with that 6, that'll be wide too from behind him. So it's not started.
Where Rashid's going to bowl. He wasn't going, he was running.
Actually, I think might have run too far. And actually, Adil Rashid might think this is not such a bad result, because it keeps Abhishek off strike. Akshar can hit a long ball too. Abhishek Sharma, and you'll find a lot of them through the offside. That straight one was a beauty. Very high, long on, will keep staring. Keep staring, keep watching. This is like you're at the airport and the planes are flying above you.
So hard for Adil Rashid to bowl at this stage of the game. He has been bowling beautifully in this series. Here he holds it back and you can see what he's doing. He's tempting him, but he doesn't need tempting. He's coming anyway. So hard, so hard for Adil Rashid. Gone again. Where's that? It's a chance. It's Archer. It's out.
It's the end of a wonderful innings. They will all stand as everybody will. Everyone in the England team comes round and says, well played to Abhishek Sharma. And they're only encapsulating the thoughts of every one of us here at the Wankhede Stadium. 135 of 54 balls. He doesn't play a better innings than this in his life. He'll have already done well.
Well, a standing ovation beckons. It's been spectacular. It's been brilliant to watch. It's a standing ovation from the dugout as well. Well, we've had some royalty in the VIP box. This is a royal innings from this young man, Abhishek Sharma.
It was one of the on a wicket that helps the faster bowlers, gives spinner that little bit of bounce. It's a red soil here in Mumbai. So that innings.
Good night, the president now. It must have been fabulous entertainment for one and all.
They'll sneak a leg mark. Can India get to 250, 55 here? Requires some chasing.
Yeah, talk about the chase. I think the openers are playing themselves in at the moment. Ash.
It is, they have to go for it. It's not 19 sixes.
Just 3 runs of this over. India down to number 9. Don't forget, India's bowling attack very different from England's. Predominantly spin-oriented. Is it that hard down the ground? They won't get a run. What a great over. The first one after Abhishek gets out, and only 3 runs from it. 19 gone. It's 240 for 7. Front of him. Can Akshar connect 2 out of 6? Well, Shami, look at Shami on the follow-through now. Shami's got to go charging back for the second, but the throw's at the other end. Because I thought when he turned, Shami thought he's going to have to put in a real sprint to get there.
Yeah, he did. This is the highest score at this ground. 242. Oh, look at between the wickets. Look at Shami go. Touch, go. He was going, no matter what. The job here is to keep Akshar on strike. Akshar needs to find the boundary.
Good ball. Also good test for Shami there. Quickly turning and running.
This cuts a pretty picture.
Boundary.
See the bowling for India, but a lot of spin again.
He'll get the boundary. Not a good ball, I'm afraid. Giving the batter the width. Easy to go over cover. Big gap there. And India inch closer to 250.
Yes, they needed a boundary in this over to get into that position. Get past 250. That's a massive score.
Most days, Ravi, you look at 250 and you're saying they won't take the run. You're saying, no chance. The fact that you're still saying, oh, hang on, is because England had just got such depth. And on this pitch, we've seen that you can score runs, hit through the line.
Oh, definitely. No question about that. On this ground, if you get off to a fly, you go berserk in power play, just like India did. And then when you have depth in batting, you don't lose more than 2 wickets in power play. You get close to 100. Then you're in business.
2 balls to go. Gets the Yorker right again. Can Shami come back for a second? Akshar is charging. The throw is at that end. He'll be run out, I think. Or is he just in? No, he's going.
The finger went up from the square leg umpire. It didn't go up. Flat throw from the deep from Liam Livingston. And Akshar Patel has to depart. So flat on the bounce, well short of his ground. He's disappointed, but young man, you've had a lot of entertainment. You were jumping up and down before that, with those sixes being hit. Well, Akshar Patel departs. And it's 2:40.
Ravi Bishnoi, last ball. Straight up, keep running, keep running. Or will the catch be taken? It is eventually. So India have finished their innings at 247 for 9. If anything, they've decelerated. And India, you can say England have kept India down.